Now on to Singapore's COVID-19 response. Prime Minister Lee said that with hindsight, the government would have done some things differently. For example, recommending everyone to wear face masks sooner than it did, and acting more aggressively and sooner on the migrant worker dormitories.
Also, bringing Singaporeans home from abroad in March. The government would have quarantined all of them earlier instead of only those returning from certain countries.
We must learn from these errors and do better the next time. But in the fog of war, it's not possible always to make the perfect decisions. Yet we have to decide and move. We cannot afford to wait. The key is to watch things closely, learn from experience, and adapt our responses promptly as new information emerges and as the situation changes.
Now, Zakir, PM Lee acknowledging the lapses in our COVID-19 response, like not foreseeing the outbreak in the dorms as well as not mandating the wearing of face masks earlier. Does it signal a shift in how the new government is managing the pandemic and even future crises?
I think not really. I think the principles are still the same. In the fog of war, there needs to be certain decisions that have to be made. And I think, as PM pointed out, in this case, the politicians fronted and explained the rationale for the decisions they made at that time. And I think it's a tough situation. I think all countries around the world are grappling. Even in Singapore, we're not sure, even as we open up and loosen some of the restrictions, whether we'll see a second wave of cases. And I think these are some of the considerations that the government will continue to have to weigh. As we decide how much to open up and how much to, still have these health and safety measures in place, at least for some time.